And welcome back. I hope you got in on the duct tape. Remember, that's item 5,262, all right? And that's only going to be around for another 2 hours, and they're going fast. I think all we have left is the orange. The green is gone. It is gone. So, we're going to move on to something new, something exciting. We're going towards the fitness realm now, so stay with us as we work our way into a sweat with the one, the only, our special guest showing off his new product line today for us, Richard Simmons. Come on in here, Richard.
I'm so happy to be here.
Great to see you.
It's so good to see you. Oh, it's so much fun. It's so good to be here. I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
That's great. That's great. And we love having you here.
Oh, I am so excited to have my new product here. You're going to love it this holiday season.
So, and that's what we're talking about today. We are talking about getting in shape for the holidays.
Oh, yes.
A video series like nothing you've ever seen before.
You've never seen this before because, you know what? I'm starring in it.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
And we all know Richard. We know him from his work, all the great things he's done before, from Deal a Meal to Sweating to the Oldies. And tell us a little bit about what you're bringing to us today.
Well, today this one is about jump packs, where we take back and we look at all the fun stuff that we do at Christmas time. You know, the Christmas holiday season's here, and you just want to keep on moving because you know what? People want to covet what you have.
That's right. That's
Yes.
right. And let's show them what this series looks like.
This is a beautiful series.
These are the DVDs that you get with this new series.
And there's 8 DVDs that you get, so you can go all the 12 days of Christmas with these 8.
Okay. So, as you look at these DVDs, we are talking about hours and hours of quality exercise time.
But
Isn't
they're
that right?
easy. They're easy so that it's the natural stuff that maybe you already do at home because you know what? We want to make this as easy as possible. All those other ones that are out there, you fail at them. Why? Because they're too difficult.
And that's the thing. I bet you've got Tai-Bo at home, or you've got Zumba.
Oh, yes.
Things that are crazy and difficult.
Yeah.
How many times have you really used them?
Probably
Are they,
0!
Are they sitting on your shelf? Are they gathering dust?
Yes.
Not with these.
Not these.
No.
These
no.
are real easy.
We're talking about fun. We're talking about excitement. And we're talking about Richard Simmons.
What more do you want?
That's
I
right.
just love being here. It's so much great. Okay, now, can I demonstrate one for you?
We'd love to see it. Go ahead.
Okay, now this was one that you probably back in the 80s.
Can I do this with you?
You can do
okay,
this
great,
with me.
Great, I'm
It's
excited.
called the wax on, wax off.
Okay.
And so as you're dancing to any of the throws, this is what you do. You just wax it on. And then you wax it off. And then you wax it on.
Oh my gosh,
And
I
then
am
you wax
having
it on.
so much fun
And
already.
then you wax it off.
Okay, off.
And I know you guys can do it.
And then on.
And you will soon have a body like mine that everyone can covet.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
You've seen your body. I bet you've looked at it in the mirror and said, "What down?" But look at this.
Yes.
This is what you want.
Yes, you do.
Richard, I am telling
Yes.
you, I'm dreaming about this tonight. I am dreaming about this
Yes.
tonight. This guy,
And we can do
great
the swim.
shape.
And we can do the swim. It's so much fun.
We can only dream of being in a shape like this guy right here.
And one that's always fun, everyone wants to go back to when you go to a wedding and all that stuff, what do? You put your hand out,
Show me.
and then you just roll it.
Okay.
And you just roll it.
I'm not very coordinated, Richard.
You can do it. I know you can.
Oh, I
Everyone
think
can
I've
do
got
this.
it.
Look at that.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
you
this
just
is
roll
so
it.
much fun.
It's just so easy. Everyone can do
wow,
this.
this is great.
But not only, this is what I really love. Everyone has a VHS at home player, right?
Yes,
and
yes.
so we have this in VHS
Oh,
as
fantastic.
well.
And let's show that to you.
Yes.
I know it
Beautiful.
looks like less tape compared to all those DVDs, but I don't know how they do it. They get it on
slow,
here.
long play. It
That's
really
right.
works out
That's right.
well.
And show us some. What else comes with this great DVD set?
Not only does this, but you know, everyone needs to eat right.
Right.
And you know, I eat well. Okay?
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do. So in order to get this body, you have to eat right. And so we have for you your own personal DVD with me showing you how to cook all my favorites.
Oh wow!
Yes.
Wow! And this comes with the set, people.
Yes.
This isn't something that's in addition to,
No.
or you have to buy separately. This comes with the DVD set.
Exactly. Because you know what? You're not
this. Look at
content
this.
with
Look at
all
this.
that other stuff.
Oh my gosh!
This will
Hours
be something
of cooking
that
and
you can
eating
be
with
content
Richard.
It's all about being content.
That's fantastic.
With yourself.
Fantastic.
You know?
Okay, so let's just recap a little bit here.
Yes.
We've got the DVD set.
Yes,
okay.
the jump backs.
Oh my gosh, there's so much
the old
here.
school. Yes.
And then in addition to the DVD, you can have it on VHS.
Yes.
Oh, Richard, you're gonna have to help me. You're so strong. Look at that body.
So strong.
Okay, and then you get the cooking series with Richard in your home, cooking with you every day.
And you get to talk with me, too,
Oh,
because you know what?
goodness.
That new thing, the internet, I'm on it. Oh, yes.
You knew he would be.
Yes.
You knew he would be.
And I want to know every one of your success stories, and it's going to be so much fun, and we're going to, like, live this together.
That's right, that's right. So bring Richard into your home. It's not like those other things. Those other things, they've let you down.
Yes.
This is going to improve your life. It's going to make you healthy. You're going to be eating right and feeling so good.
Don't be discontent.
It's the life you've dreamed of.
Yes. Don't be discontent with all that other stuff.
All right.
You can have it here.
Item
Success
number
for you.
5,624.
That's 5,000.
I know, we jumped a few. That's okay. We've got some other products we're going to circle back to. But we really wanted to get Richard in today because he's our special guest and he's here right now to make your whole life better. Better than it is now. Say goodbye to the old life. Say hello to the new with Richard Simmons.
Yes.
Thanks, Richard.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Great having you.
Can I give you a hug?
Keep those orders coming. No, keep those orders coming. And we'll see you right after this little introduction.
Well, Dan, in light of the last sermon in the series on the Ten Commandments, we're talking about two commandments, actually, which is the commandments of coveting, that you're not supposed to covet the living things of your neighbor or the material things of your neighbor. But a lot of times we don't use that word coveting.
No.
And we go, what does that actually mean?
Not a common word in today's vocabulary.
No. The other day I just had a conversation. How's your coveting going? You know, it just doesn't happen,
Not
right?
so much, no.
So, but to want something so bad that you're unhappy and you're discontent with what you have, in this world, it's just so focused on getting the stuff.
It seems like every ad on TV is trying to convince you why whatever you have is not good enough and why whatever they're selling is so much better and will make your life so much better because your life now is poor.
Exactly. The next best, greatest thing.
Right.
And we buy into it and we have to have it, especially this holiday season coming up with Christmas. It really does cater to that. Well, I got to get the stuff for my kids, or I got to get the stuff for me, or, you know, what God really wants us to pull back and say, what about the blessings you do have? What about that? Can you be content with what you have? And if not, then it's a matter of that heart. And Pastor really talked about that we need to have the heart of what God wants and be content with all that. Absolutely.
I mean, a lot of people like to kind of throw aside the whole coveting, you know, commandment because it doesn't seem maybe as important as thou shalt not kill.
Yeah.
But we're talking about being inundated and constantly barraged by television ads, just people that you know, kind of maybe throwing stuff in your face. It happens, and we shouldn't be guilty of those things either. The latest phone, the latest gadget, you know, these are just things. I think Pastor said we don't use 80% of the things that we have. And you think about that, you think about all the stuff just laying around your house that you've bought that you never used or you used once or twice. Did they make your life the great, wonderful place that the ad said it would?
At that time, I thought it did.
At that time, that's right.
But not anymore.
Right,
so the grass is always greener on the other side. You know, I think as the old adage says, but it's really not. It's not always greener, you know.
Right.
And just because you get something for your kids doesn't mean I have to look bad and say, well, I got to get it for my kids, otherwise I'm not living up to what, you know, we're not to compare each other.
You'll never be satisfied.
You'll never be satisfied, and that's what it's all about, is to have that heart that's satisfied, and the only one who can satisfy that is Jesus.
Amen.
And to be focused on that. So,
that's right.
Well, Dan, this series has been awesome. I've enjoyed our time together.
It's been fun.
It has been fun, and I look forward to, you know, just growing in our faith and learning from you. But one thing I don't do is I do not covet anything you have.
I appreciate that.
Yes, but you are a good man.
Although you do look good in a tank top.
Well, thank you. Yes, maybe not.